What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Idaho Rifleman. Today we'll be doing a ballistic test of the 380. I've got a block of ballistics gel melted down. I've got a second block behind it just in case. I didn't get that one remelted, so it's still all shot up from the 44 and 41 Magnum video, but it's a 380. We really shouldn't need more than one block. So I've got it set up. We'll be shooting it from about 5 yards back. We've got 5 different types of ammo that we'll be using, and we'll be demoing the Ruger LCP 380. Not overly familiar with the LCP, but we'll give it a try and see what we come up with. It's a very light handgun. It's got the polymer lower, steel upper slide. It comes with a 6-round magazine. It does not have a final round lockback, which, be that as it may, I don't really care one way or the other as long as it shoots. So let's put it to the test and get started. All right, we're set up. We've got the LCP, and we're going to start off with some Fiocchi 380 Auto 95 grain FMJ. It's putting out 960 FPS. Okay, that one deviated and shot out the side of the block, so we're going to try again. Let's go see how that one did. Okay, we had a good hit. See where our first one came out the side. The second one continued actually through the first block. It stopped into our second block. And it looks like we had 20 inches with that full metal jacket. Okay, next we have Fiocchi Blue Guardian Reduced Ricochet. This is a 75 grain hollow point. It's putting out 1040 FPS. Let's go check it out. Okay, so we had a good hit. We hit right here. And this round actually fragmented pretty well. Dumped a lot of energy. And there's the last of the projectile. So let's measure that and see what we got. Okay, we had a good energy dump about 3 inches in with our fragments about 4.5 up to 6, and then the bulk of our projectile is about 10.5 inches. Next, we have Hornady Critical Defense. This is a 90 grain FTX that is putting out 1000 FPS at the muzzle. Try to make sure I hit somewhere we haven't already hit before. Let's go take a look. We had a good hit right here. You can see almost an immediate energy dump. Still had pretty good penetration with the round coming to rest right there. Let's measure and see what we got. Okay, so our energy transfer was in about the first 3 inches. The projectile came to rest at 10.5. However, it looks like the actual channel is closer to 12 inches. So pretty good results from the Hornady Critical Defense. Next, we have Federal 90 grain Hydra-Shok jacketed hollow point. It's a low recoil round. This is an old box, so the data is missing from it, but I'll drop all the information in the description down below. Let's go take a look. Okay, we got a good hit. It was a little closer to the Blue Guardian than I would have liked, but we still went through, had a really good channel right here. And there is the round. So let's measure that. So our wound channel there, the bulk of it's about 4 inches long. And our round came to rest at 13 inches, maybe just a little bit more. It came back, so we'll say 13.5 total. Our last round is Remington Ultimate Defense Compact Handgun, 102 grain bonded jacketed hollow point. There's no ballistic data on this box either, so again, I'll leave all of this in the description down below. Let's go take a look. Good hit. And there was really maybe a little bit of energy transfer right there. And then our round came to rest right there. So let's measure it and see what we got. Okay, so first little bit of energy transfer that we see happens around the 6-inch. Another little bit at 9-inch. The round itself stopped just shy of 12, but the wound channel continues on to about 13. All right, everybody, let's cut these rounds out and compare them. And here's our full metal jacket. No deformity whatsoever, as to be expected. Okay, here's what's left of our Blue Guardian round. You can see it absolutely just disintegrated in there. Not much left of it at all. And here's that Blue Guardian round now that I've dug all of the fragments out of the gel. Pretty cool. Here is the Hornady Critical Defense. It mushroomed out pretty well and really peeled back on itself. Kept a pretty low profile and allowed for pretty good penetration there, but it expanded pretty well. It's a really beautiful mushroom coming out of it. Okay, here is the Hydroshock Round. You can see it mushroomed out very, very well. Had pretty good expansion, and you can see that core of the round inside there. If I can get the camera to focus, there you go. Okay, here's the Remington round, and it gummed up with gel and did not expand at all. So may have contributed to the penetration, lack of energy dump that we saw there. All right, everybody, that's going to wrap up this week's episode of Idaho Rifleman with the ballistic test of the 380. I got to say, I was really impressed with all of the rounds. I'm glad we set up that second block so we could catch that full metal jacket round. Really wasn't expecting it to go that far, but I'm glad we caught it. All the rest of the rounds stopped well within that 16 inches, and all of them performed really well. The Hydra-Shok, the Remington Compact Handgun, and the Hornady Critical Defense, all three performed really well. They had really good penetration. The Blue Guardian round I was actually impressed with. That was the one I really wanted to test the most today. It was a pretty unique round, and I actually found it in Montana when I took the trip down to Wyoming a few months ago. So, really unique round. I wasn't expecting it to break apart the way that it did, but I was really impressed with it. The Hydroshock round was supposed to be a low recoil. I can't say I noticed the difference at all between the 5 rounds. I mean, it's 380, it doesn't kick very much anyway. The handgun performed really well. It was comfortable to shoot, pretty easy to track. A lot of compact handguns like that I've noticed. I have really big hands, so I tend to pull one direction or the other when I'm squeezing off the trigger. I can't say I noticed that at all with this one. It tracked right pretty much where I was aiming. So pretty impressed with that handgun. Glad we got a chance to demo it today. I hope you guys all liked the video. If you did, be sure to click like and subscribe to the channel. You can go ahead and share the video with your friends. Let them know we're growing here, and I'm really happy. I'm really surprised at how the channel's growing. I wasn't really expecting it. There's a lot of great gun content out there, and I'm pretty happy that you guys are choosing to come and view mine. So you can also check out Idaho Rifleman on Facebook and Instagram. I'll put the links to those down in the description below, as well as all of the ballistic results from today's video. I've got a firearms blog as well. I haven't been very good about keeping up on that, but I'll drop the link in the description as well. So I hope you guys all have a great week. Take care, stay safe, and God bless. We'll see you next time.